Shanti. Welcome to this next session of Reconnect to Your Inner Net. Today, we are talking about workful mind and mindful work. Basically, uh, in today's session, we are going to talk much about being busy, being engaged, being occupied, or I am just working little quick. Sometimes we become so busy that instead of being busy physically, I am becoming busy mentally also. And there, the more amount of attention or mental energy what I need to give for my work, work is creating a tension in my head. So as you can see, a different setup today. We are working from a different place. I am basically a different place today. So that is why a different background. And also, maybe during this session, you will listen some sounds because I am very much close to a road now, this place. So that is why you may hear some surrounding sound. I will really apologize for that. So please ignore that sound and you can focus on your session. So talk about work. Let us, before going to mindful work or workful mind, let's understand what do we mean by work. We are not talking about karma, the deeds or no. Work is a normal, simple, normal work. Anything I'm doing, I'm cooking, I'm driving, I'm cleaning, I'm talking, I am working on my laptop. So, work. I'm eating, anything which I'm doing is a work. And the second thing comes during, we all have to do so many work throughout the day, all the time. So, every day morning, we used to have some like some plan for the day. Today I will do this, I'll do this, I'll do this, I'll do this. One beautiful thing, the more we plan for work, sometimes it so happen we feel more occupied inside. We feel like trapped. Oh my God, I have so many work. And this is called victim of my own work. And one is called master of your own work, and that is mindful working. The victim of my own work is workful mind. So these are absolutely two different ways which we use to work in our day. I'm not saying you are always work full mind, that your mind is full of your work all the time. No, I'm not saying that. Sometimes we are very much workful, sometimes we are very much mindful. Now when we have to go ahead in our work, we have to understand how mentally I can get myself associated with my own work. Me means I, the soul, I, the person, me and the work, how much we are related together. I will tell you one beautiful example which happened with us in our ashram. What happened, uh, there was one brother, young brother, and he was from IT. And this brother was a very good person, but somehow he left his job. It is some years old story. So he left his job for job. So this brother tried to he had some gap, means he had some free time. He used to come to our center and he used to help us in some work related with computer most of the time. So that time he was a very good cooperating soul to our center that time. During that time we become very close, and in between he was searching for a new job also. One day he came and he said, "Sister, I got a job." We said, "Very nice, congratulations. So what about your job, how it's going to be?" He said, "But there is a bad news, sister." "What bad news, brother?" Then he said, "Sister, actually maybe I have to go little away, so I won't be able to come to ashram daily. So it may be a problem for ashram, means it may be a problem for me. So I will come weekends." We said, "Okay, fine, no problem." And this brother, he got a job. So we asked, "What job you got, brother?" He said, "Sister, I got a job of managership in so and so company. So I'm going to get a job of manager in so and so company." We said, "Very nice." He promised that he will come weekends. But when he left, he was not able to, he was not visible for a year long. We were waiting, 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 but he didn't turn up. And after an year, he came. And when he came, then we find that he was very delighted. We also felt so nice to see him. And he was saying, he was sharing all his experiences previous 1 year. And then we said, "Why don't you come?" "Oh, sister, actually, I am working as a manager. So not getting time, even weekends, keeping busy with my family and everything. Not able to come." Fine. So then he promised, "But I'll try to make once in a month. I'll try to come. Somehow I will come." He went back. And then we find another 1 year crossed, and it was more than a year. He didn't come. So then one day I was there somewhere in a supermarket, and I find that brother in that supermarket. I just catch him. I ask, "Where are you? How are you doing? What's going on?" And then he said, "Sister, nice to see you." "Oh, sister, don't you know I am manager? And that is why I'm not able to come." Can you find any difference? Can you find any difference in three statements? I got a job of managership. I am working as manager, and I am a manager. These are three different statements. I got a job. I am myself. I am myself. Job is one part of life, that is managership, and that I am going to use it for my good life. So that is called like manager, one part of my life. Then comes the second statement. I am working as a manager. So it look like me and managership becomes equal in my life. Means that job, my work becomes little more important in my life. And third, when I met him in supermarket, I am manager. Yes, please. So that time it is almost like he is no more a husband, no more a brother, no more a friend, no more a son. It is manager all the time. These are three important questions to ask yourself. Is work part of my life? Is work my life, work more than my life? Shall I ask you in which category do you fall? I would not ask you to answer any answer for this question, but you only decide which category you really fall. That work is part of your life, or work is your life now, or work has become more than your life. Thank you for this line. If my work has become more than my life, and this type of mentality says workful mind. I am so engrossed in work that I leave everything behind. I feel like everything, my mind is over by everything, and I'm not giving importance to anyone else. I'm not giving importance to myself. I'm not giving importance to my peace, and I'm just doing my work. This way of working actually take all the energy from soul, and soul become tired after working. If you want not to get tired after work, you have to go for mindful work. Being with Brahma Kumaris, we had very nice experiments of playing with our consciousness during our work. You know, the small change in the thought while working our normal work, you will find the people to whom we are serving, people to whom we are connecting with, and the results of my work changes. If I am starting my work with a different mentality, if I am working my work with a different mentality. So this is important to understand what type of a small good thought I can keep while I'm working. One important thing is people who plan, people who have a workful mind, these type of people are very good, but this planning becomes sometimes very toxic to yourself. Planning is very good, planning is always good, but if your planning is till the extent of planning only, if you are not executing your plans, then you will become victim of your own plans. And what is that? This is like, uh, I plan a lot. I will do this, I'll do this, I'll do this, I'll do this. If you didn't started working, if you didn't started working positively, what will happen? All these plans dump in you, in your mind, and you will feel a burden of your own plan. So there should be a balance of plan and execution. I need to plan very well, but at the same time, I need to go for executing that program also, that plans also. So finally, we come with a practical planning. Now, practical planning is knowing my city, knowing the time, and then being ready with backups. And then I go for the work. This is all about work. But what about mindful work? Now, why to go for mindful work? It's absolutely fine. If I'm busy, I'm busy. I'm working, so I'm working. So it's absolutely fine to be busy. People say empty mind, devil's workshop. So it's good to be busy. So why to feel that bad feeling of not getting busy or don't be busy inside? So why? I'm remembering one small incident with our founding father of this organization. You can see the picture right here. This picture is, you can see one picture here. We call him Pitashri Prajapita Brahma Baba. He was a merchant, and he was from Sindh, Hyderabad, the northern Hyderabad, now in like Pakistan. And he were someone to be in godly remembrance the best. You know, there was an incident happened, and our senior didis, our dadis, they used to quote this incident to us all the time. Once it so happened that the brothers in our organization, they were doing some work like cleaning something, and they were only 2 or 3 people. They were trying to clean a big place, and they were not enough with their labor, so they needed some help. They went to Baba asking, Baba, we need some help. If somebody can help us, because we think the manpower which we are having right now is not enough. So can you help? Means, can you ask somebody to help us? Baba said, oh, why not? Nice. Let me come to you. I'll come. And then Baba himself went to these brothers to help him. And while doing that cleaning, Baba was very simple. Cleaning means you have to be in that cleaning dress. You know, dress is also dirty and so many things there. At the same time, one of the sister, she was actually uh, giving the foundation course to one very means some government officer, and she was feeling good that today is the last day for that foundation course for that government officer. So this sister thought that once this course will over, foundation course will over, I will make him to meet Baba. This is a custom in Brahma Kumaris. When we get the foundation course over, what we do, we make that person meet our seniors, whoever is the senior there. So we make them to meet with them. And so uh, this sister came to Baba asking, Baba, that officer's course is completed today, and I want you to meet him. Baba said, yes, fine, obviously, why not? Bring him. And then sister was very confused. Sister said, Baba, you in a clumsy dress. He is a big officer. Why don't you change your dress and meet him? Baba said, yes, work is not over. I have to help this brother little more. So just wait. Means it's fine. Why don't you bring him here? We can meet at, it is almost like I am a fatherly figure to him. He will not mind if you bring him here. Sister was thinking like no or yes. She was almost like in dilemma. But when Baba said that, please bring. So sister said, okay, fine, I'll bring. So the sister brought that brother to Baba, and Baba was almost in that cleaning process. But that brother who came to meet Baba, he got a very nice vision, and he was seeing Baba as somebody, and he got so impressed that head of the organization, founding father, helping their mates so nicely, and that moment onwards, that the life of that officer changed. The whole foundation course was summarized in that moment with the practical life of our Pitashri. So this is how the elevated consciousness helps, because the sister who was there at that time, she was my teacher for some time. So once I asked Dadi that Daddy, what where, did you went back to Baba asking what happened that time? She said, yes, I did. And I asked, and Dadi said her name was Dadi Kunj. And she said, I asked, Baba, you were so in a dirty dress that time. Then also that brother got so impressed with you. And I was speaking 7 days to him. So what was the difference? Baba said, child, in Bharat, it is very common saying that beti. So Baba used to say beti, beti. That time you were seeing my dress, but I was mentally so elevated. Cleaning the ashram's house, ashram, cleaning the godly ashram is simply like polishing your own fortune. So you were seeing cleaning the house, but I was polishing my fortune. And that is why that person got that impression. I was polishing my fortune, and that person was also seeing that fortune making thing in my life. I just want to say this thing only. We all person in Brahma Kumaris, we all follow this. What we do, whenever we go for a simple normal work where mind is not that required, we put a good in consciousness while working, and that consciousness make that simple work very elevated, very elevated. Try to use this, like cleaning the house. These days we all are cleaning our houses, so cleaning the house is polishing your fortune. Let's play a quick game. I actually planned for this game, but meanwhile, I have to change place. So take your chat box on and you have to answer me. I'll give you one work and what best consciousness we can associate with that while working. Say, for example, cleaning the house. Cleaning the house, like mopping my house or brooming my house. That thing, I can keep it like polishing my fortune. So, same way, yes, declutter my mind. Good. Okay. Now, let's play this game. All ready? 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 Send me a message. Ready? Ready? Good, good, good. Okay. Now, the first thing I'll tell you, which you have to send consciousness behind that, cutting vegetables. So, what best consciousness you can keep while vegetables? Try. Cutting your sins. Good. Next. Reassembling. Good. Cutting away from anger. Cutting your vikarma. Reshaping your future. Cutting off negative people. No, not negative people. Negativity. Tulsi, are you getting it? Negativity. Preparation. Okay. No, Priya, preparation is like simple consciousness. I'm going to go for elevated spiritual consciousness. Okay, planning, helping, cleaning my karma, no private messages. Okay, cutting into small pieces and good preparation, fine. Okay, now second work. Let's play this game. This is interesting actually. Uh, these days we are not allowed to go out of house. So shall I give you that? I want to give you micro programming. Who is this named with physics? You are a physicist. Okay. Shall I give you that another thing? Driving. Driving. So what consciousness I can keep? Driving. Elevated consciousness. Leading your life. Very good. Joy. Good. Next. Being in the enjoying, tune my thoughts to positive. No, what thought? Not tuning, what thought? My flying stage, following my goals, embracing experiences, a stable mindset, moving forward. Yes, this is very good. Moving forward. Contemplate. Okay. Happiness. Okay, change. Another game. Another thought. Um uh washing your face. Washing your face. Tell me some good thoughts. Washing your face. Yes. Freshness. Elevated thoughts. Getting purity, positivity, removing negativity, cleaning negative thoughts. Sharda, no private messages. You can send it to everyone. Okay, washing our bad thoughts, cleaning your soul, washing off vikarma, freshness. Okay. So if you tell me, do meditation share brightness of peace? Okay, yes. If you ask me, I will say while washing my face, I will feel like brightening my destiny. Brightening my destiny. Shobha, don't send me private message. You can send to everyone so that everyone can be in the game. Okay. Next work. Um क्या बोलूं? Walking, going for a walk, going for a walk. What I can think that time? Elevated thing. Meditation, refreshment. No, elevated thought. Consciousness. I can walk in that consciousness. Making fortune in every step, good. Closer to destination, very good. Calmness, relaxation, no thought. Making my fortune, rejuvenating. Tread in good path, very good. If you ask me, while walking, thank God for a lovely day, it's good. Journey, slow and steady, very good. Directions in my life, very good. Look, if you ask me, while walking, I will say, while walking, I will keep a thought like, um, I am an angel. Wherever I will step, my purity is going inside the earth and cleaning the earth. Step. Every step is cleaning the earth. Okay. Okay. Okay, we have done one good subject earlier. Food. So while cooking, what consciousness you will keep while cooking? And I think this you should answer properly. Cooking. Walking the footstep of God. Cooking, remembering God knows. Consciousness. Cooking for God's children. Good. Next. Energizing the body. Good. Spreading joy and love. Nice. Converting food to human being. Oh my God. Who is there with the name of physics? Adding pure vibration to food, putting pure vibration, natural, dietful diet, feel full. You are writing so fast, so quick, I'm not able to get it. Okay, Smita Joshi as physics. Good. Prepare a mix of positivity, balance of taste. No, this is not elevated thought. Spreading good health, this is good. Cooking. While eating. Now, Malika, this will come in eating. Gratefulness. Mixing magic. This is so nice, Janvi. Mixing magic while cooking. Now, I would like to just stop for the other question. Mixing magic is a very good thing, actually, if I say. I forget this to share with you in that food topic. I have to tell you today. There was a time when I had to cook for many people, many. Means I myself alone have to cook for nearly 10, 11 people. And it was nearly morning, both breakfast, lunch. So morning, like lunch, morning 9:30 or 10, if I will start cooking, it takes till 1:30 and completely cooking, completely rigorous. I used to switch on 5 stoves at a time, and I was like jumping gene between all them. It so happened with the passage of time, uh, this work was dominating me, and somewhere inside, I was getting little bore of my work. So that time I made this experiment, and I would like to share this experiment to you. To keep that freshness in my work, what I did, I keep the name of all masalas, all the spices, all ingredients which are there, like salt, coriander powder, chili powder, turmeric powder, all dry masalas, oil or lemon or everything. I kept one name, and what name I kept for them? Mostly the salt, sugar, chili, lemon, and all those things. So I kept the name peace, love, happiness, joy, health, cooperation, purity, all this type of name. And while cooking, we used to have that thought inside that इसमें नमक कम है, थोड़ा नमक डालना है. Yeah, so I was not thinking like that. I was playing this game on my own at that time, sharing with no one. I'm sharing this to you today. So playing this game, I was doing what you know. So I tune myself not to think like I need to put salt in this. Oh, I have to put some love in this. Oh, peace is less in this. I have to put some peace here. I have to put some happiness here. So all the masalas were named with one value. And throughout the time while cooking, I was playing with values. Enjoyed that. I enjoyed that. For a few days, I cooked like this. So it changed the energy of my cooking. Otherwise, sometimes my own work made me, I was like victim of my own work. I used to get tired. I used to think there was no other option. So I used to think like, oh, I have to do it alone. Look, I also knew that this phase is not going to go forever. I will get a help very soon. I knew the situation in that ashram that time. But in that time I had to do. And slowly I was losing my patience. So to regain my patience, I played this game to me. I kept name of values, and I was playing with values while cooking. It was a massive cooking. You know, after the cooking over, when people were having their lunch and they used to say, today there is less of salt in this, or oh, it's little spicy, so I used to think, oh, it's lovely, oh, it's more happy, oh, peace is less in here. So I had changed all my consciousness inside, and now cooking become a game for me. Okay, so next, while eating, what consciousness I will keep? Yes, come. I'll play. Okay. While eating, when I'm having my food, when I'm receiving food, eating like a king. Okay. Consciousness. What consciousness? Balancing Panchatattva, thankfulness to everyone, receiving blessings, grateful for farmers, gratitude, love. Very good. Okay. Now, when you were going to sleep, just last week we had. So the second word, so next work while going to sleep. Acha, some boring works we should get. Can somebody help me with some boring work which you don't want to do, but we have to do? Boring work, cleaning हो गया. Folding clothes, huh? This is good. Very good. Office work. No, I'm not going, Hemant, I'm not going for office work now. Yes, folding clothes or cleaning, resetting your cupboard. Yes. What will you do? What will you think while folding cloth? Grateful for having cloth. Okay. Elevated consciousness. Think for the work. My life is very good. Doing divine service. Okay. Decluttering. Cleaning. Yes. What else? Saving space. Wow, so nice, Priya. Solving puzzle. I am investing in shaping myself. Yes, very nice. Change in my attitude. Yes, good. Folding clothes. Okay, now office work. Office work is like somebody given you. So what elevated consciousness we can. No, this game is interesting. It's looking so interesting to me. Okay, now next. Okay, office work. Office. Serving a purpose, fulfilling duty. No, this is not elevated thought. Serving a purpose. Bolo. Using my abilities. My whole studies coming to purpose. Doing in the best. Yes. Acha, when I am doing office work, it's doing God's job. Okay. Love what you do. If I keep thinking that I'm helping myself, I'm creating a new dimension of good work. How easily and best you can do. Okay. So, karma yogi. Fine. So, these all words which we are getting right now, change of consciousness while working. This one word, if you sum up in Brahma Kumaris, we called it karma yogi. Karma yogi is a very elevated stage. You can maintain a lifestyle like a yogi while working. If you want to do that, just change, small change in consciousness, and you can find a big change in result. Now, this requires one important thing in your life, being in present. There's a very normal saying that when you was in bathroom, you was thinking about your office. And when you that I have to go office, I have this work or that work. And when you were in office, you are thinking about bathroom. Oh, I didn't had a bed today. I should have a more fresh shower today. So this is called workful mind. Mindful work is I segregate my work from one another. Our senior Didi here in Hyderabad, she used to say, काम स्टार्ट करो तो काम खत्म होगा. सिर्फ सोचते रहेंगे, काम नहीं खत्म होगा. She says, if you will start your work, then only your work will get an end. If you just keep thinking and planning, I have to do this, I have to do this, think, plan, start immediately. And then you will find one after the other, every work is going to get settled. And if you want to enjoy your work, change a small consciousness here. We all do that. And, daily morning, listen to godly discourses and godly versions. We not just listen, we observe it. and we actually absorb it. And these versions help us to get different type of consciousness for a day. Like our teacher, he says, when you are talking to somebody, instead of just talking to him, you can feel like you are communicating to a soul, a divine soul coming from home, brother to brother. Or sometime like me, myself, if I am making this class just now. So, what type of consciousness I should keep? If I will keep, oh, I have to speak, this is my class. No, this consciousness is going to give me less fruit, less success. What type of consciousness suggested for class is, I think I am an instrument to make you people connected to God, like Zoom. Zoom is a platform making all of us, it is facilitating all of us to get connected. We have the name of Zoom just there on flyer. And once we log in, we forget about Zoom and we are very much connected with each other. In the same way, I am also just a platform. Once you get connected to the divine, you are the person to get your own energies. So, this is how we change a small change in consciousness and we make a big difference in our work. This mindful work help you to make a balance, work and personal life balance in your life. That I'm going to give you tomorrow. Tomorrow we are going to discuss with being in present, the balance between uh, work and personal life, and how to make actually what a small change can be there to keep my personal life and professional life balanced. And of course, meditation. Today, we will have a small piece of meditation because we are going over to time. So, we will have a small piece of meditation like being available in present, thanking God. And because I'm saying that I am also like a platform, you need to get connected with God and receiving light, receiving His light to yourself. So let's meditate as we all do all the time. Feel relaxed, legs relaxed, the whole body very, very relaxed, attentive. And now focus your eyes on the point of light in front of you. Visualize you are a tiny point of light in the middle of forehead. Your whole body is relaxed. You, the soul, a tiny star, leaving this body behind. You travel outside the window. You travel upwards in the sky, traveling beyond this building, beyond trees, going away from clouds. You cross Earth's atmosphere and crossing through the dark space. I, the tiny point of light, I cross through the dark space, leaving the whole physical world behind. I reach a zone of light. As I go deeper, I find this light becomes golden red. This is my home. This is a world of peace. I am peaceful. I am in my home. I find all beautiful light around me. It's golden red light. I am a tiny point of light. I am just floating in peace. I find God the Divine, another beautiful star shining in front of me. Go close to Him. Receive God's energy. Receive God's energy. His light coming to me. I am under God's light. Just try to visualize God's golden bright light on you. Whichever quality, peace, love, happiness, security, whatever you want, you can receive from Him. God is there to help you. I am in front of my Father, receiving His light, and now I am peaceful. As you feel peaceful, just absorb this peace in you and gently come back through the same pathway to your forehead. We close our session here. You can continue your good meditation feeling. And if there are an announcement, I will ask my team to make an announcement.